President Trump says his call today with China's President Xi Jinping was, quote, very productive. He says the two made progress on issues including trade and the war in Ukraine, as well as approving a TikTok deal. Trump didn't offer any new details on that agreement. He's previously said TikTok will be owned by all American investors. Kelly O'Grady joins us now to discuss. And Kelly, what more do we know right now about this potential TikTok deal?
I think everyone, users, you, me, businesses, investors, were hoping that there was a lot more clarity by the end of the day. But unfortunately, it's still scant in terms of the details. So what we do know is the president took to Truth Social after that call happened. And he said, quote, that he appreciates the approval of TikTok. But again, not a lot of details there. And then there was a readout from the Chinese, and I'll quote it here. It says they, quote, support their teams in reaching a proper deal on TikTok through consultation. So not as aggressive there that maybe a deal is done. But what we do know is you would have U.S. investors, a consortium of different parties. It would be multiple different owners that would likely own this. But the big question would be what happens to the algorithm. So right now, users have access to it. The deadline for TikTok to go dark was extended through mid-December. So nothing really changes. I think just everyone, Nicole, is really hungry for more details around this.
Yeah, and speaking of TikTok's algorithm, what makes it so unique and why is that so important to a sale?
So think of the algorithm as the secret sauce, the thing that keeps you scrolling and feeds you whatever videos. For me, it's French bulldogs. For my husband, it's muscle videos, okay? The algorithm knows what you want to see next. And the thing is, I can't actually tell you what makes it so unique. And you have Instagram and other different companies that haven't seemed to have cracked the same code when it comes to at least user feedback, that TikTok, some users find it just so much more engaging. Why it is so important to a sale is it is critical for users in terms of how they experience the app. So if you had to go out and build an entirely different algorithm, it might be a different experience for the user. And on top of that, right now, TikTok doesn't actually make money, make profit at the end of the day. So the algorithm is really the value here.
And President Trump says he'll meet with the Chinese president at a summit in South Korea this November. Should we expect this TikTok deal to be done by then?
I think today was the day everyone had on their calendars. Now, like I said, December 16th, that's the day when the next time it would, in theory, go dark. There's so much that is wrapped up in this, whether it is the TikTok deal, there's other things on the table, like trade deals. So your guess is as good as mine, Nicole. I think everyone hopes that there's going to be progress and at least takes the fact that they are going to meet at this summit as a good sign.
All right. Well, to be continued. Kelly O'Grady, we know you'll be following it. Thank you so much.